Today we're going to showcase the top 5 school fight scenes from movies. To lots of kids, fights in the schoolyard are exciting displays of aggression, where one student tries to prove their dominance over another. Maybe it's to settle an argument or merely to gain the attention they're not getting at home. The schoolyard fight has become such a stereotypical experience that many filmmakers have recreated these moments on the big screen for us to watch. In today's video, we will take a look at 5 films that have done a great job of including and coordinating truly entertaining fight scenes, and the reasons why the character resorted to violence. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you will never miss a future upload. Number 5. The Kissing Booth. Lee and Noah Flynn vs. Tuppen. After being driven to her first day of school by Lee, Elle discovers that her short skirt has attracted the judging glares of her classmates, as well as the unsolicited advances of the school bully Tuppen, who thinks it's okay to slap Ellis behind. Lee tries to throw a punch, but the giant catches his fist and prepares to strike the chivalrous Lee. His brother Noah steps in from nowhere and teaches the bully some respect. What is most realistic about this fight is the sound effects that would make anybody flinch, and Tuppen's impressive wound makeup. Though the fight is quick, it is certainly an exciting scene that sets up for the rest of the movie. Number 4. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Bruce versus the bully. This next entry is a classical instance where a bully thinks it's okay to order someone around, just because they believe they are stronger. Bruce is in the middle of working out in his high school gym when a bully and his gang try to force him off the piece of equipment he's using. As is always the case, this doesn't go down well. Especially when the hero of the film doesn't take too kindly to the racist abuse that the bully and his friends are giving him. It's the raw and unrelenting racism that makes this scene so powerful. Bruce goes on to defeating not only the bully but also his friends who thought they could gang up on Lee. It is an excellent visual reminder that we should all stand up to discrimination. With its high-energy martial arts styles of combat, it is a very different yet entertaining kind of school fight. Number 3. 3 O'Clock High. 3 O'Clock High follows Jerry Mitchell's unwanted fight with an infamous class bully called Buddy Revell. The fight is scheduled for 3 o'clock after Jerry had made the mistake of touching the thug, something the bully hates. As is always the case, the bully is much larger than the person he has challenged, so he knows it will be an easy and unfair fight. When the time comes around, Principal O'Rourke, Mr. Dolinsky, Duke, Franny, and even the guilt-plagued Vincent attempt to stop the oncoming bloodbath. But the bully is too strong for them, even though it's obvious the small fighter is losing. Revell decides to take out his knuckle duster to inflict further pain to his victim. As he pulls his fist back to get the maximum power on his punch, the school's security guard saves Jerry by jumping on Revell's back. Jerry's sister quickly retrieves the fallen knuckle duster and delivers it to her brother. With a powerful punch, Revell is knocked out and the underdog wins. It is a moment that everyone watching the film will want to jump up in celebration. A classic story of the school bully getting a taste of his own medicine. Number 2. Mean Girls, The Brawl. After 16-year-old Katie Heron was uprooted from her home in Africa to live in the United States, she uses her safari skills to observe the behavior of other students, so that she can survive with her new hectic high school life. First of all, she integrates herself within a group of misfits so that she can study a popular gang called the Plastics and join their ranks. Katie manages to take the place of the group's leader, Regina. The former Queen Bee doesn't like this. She decides to get her revenge by releasing all the details of the Burn Book, a volume where all the darkest truth and lies about the other students are recorded. The upsetting details are shared with the rest of the school that results in an all-out mass brawl. In scenes that Katie can relate to from her time in the jungle, the junior girls begin to beat down on each other. Number 1. Fist Fight. Andy Campbell versus Ron Stickland. In one of the most off-the-wall and craziest schoolyard fights ever filmed, Andy Campbell crosses the toughest and most feared teacher, Ron Strickland, who challenges Campbell to a fight after school. Obviously, this flips the school fight premise on its head and shows that some people never grow up. The fight that follows is both hilarious and brutal in equal measure, as we see staplers, tennis rackets, and fire extinguishers used as weapons. It seemed like Campbell had come out on top after a well-timed spray of the fire extinguisher, which allowed him to knock Strickland out, only for the giant to smash him in the face as he celebrated. The duel comes to an end when Campbell's wife calls to tell him that she's in labor and that he needs to get to the hospital right away. Strickland is happy to help and drives him to the hospital, squashing the differences the two had. And there you have it. 5 of the best school fight scenes included in films. Whether it's a pivotal point to the story or something added to build excitement or comedy, a fight scene can be the most memorable moment of a movie when it's done right. Are there any fight scenes that you have enjoyed watching that didn't make it into our list? We would love to hear them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this one, feel free to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you will never miss a future upload. Thank you for watching.